Hey, everybody. What is going on? What is going on? Thank you for coming to another live stream, y'all. Another live stream. So, y'all already know before we get started, y'all already know how it goes. I want to thank my advisor kings, my advisor queens, my advisor honeys, and my advisor princesses. Y'all already know what to do. Like and share my video, please, please, please. Like and share my videos. I don't know what is going on with my numbers, but it just seemed like one day I'm up and then the next day I'm down. I just don't understand what is going on. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm just gonna keep on going. I don't know if maybe that one day, maybe it was just a lot of bots, and YouTube went back and started filtering out, because that's what happens too. A lot of times you're thinking that you got all these high numbers, but then you go back and you check like a day or two later, and you lost about three, maybe four, maybe five, six, seven people. And then you're trying to figure out, are all these people unsubscribing at the same time? No, 9 times out of 10, those were just bots. Those were just bots, and YouTube caught hold of it and they just filter them out. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is. I mean, if you got 13, 14 people unsubscribing at the same time, then that means that they're there. They never really liked you anyway. You know what I mean? They were just there because you had somebody on it that they liked or they had beef with, and they were just trying to check them out. Y'all already know how it goes. Y'all see it down these YouTube streets all the time. You know what I mean? It's just that everybody's out here in these YouTube streets looking for a story. You got men disrespecting the women and stuff. At one time, I'm just saying, that the live stream and all of that stuff back when Timbo and Trigger Man, and I'm gonna say it back then because that's where it seemed like more men respected women back then. Nowadays, these men, I mean, they're putting up live streams about women and disrespecting and all of that, and and starting to even talk like females now. Calling a female a bitch and a whore and this and that and stuff like that. Like, damn, you doing all of this for a view? You doing all of this for a view? I've always thought that these men, they have mothers. Would you want someone to disrespect your mother, like and you call yourself a king, and but you're disrespecting queens? That's crazy to me. You know what I mean? But we already know, this is YouTube, and everybody's just trying to, everybody trying to get their weight up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But sometimes, it's messed up because it can be an expense at, the person that you once had on your panel. The person that probably once was riding with you down these YouTube streets, that probably promoted your channel, told their people about you, and then they came over, and then now you got some of their subscribers. You know what I mean? That's it. And they decided to stay. But then again, it's kind of messed up because the person that you're talking, or the person that you got a beef with, they gotta listen. Their subscribers gotta listen. They gotta listen to all the bullshit and the beef and all of that stuff, and they gotta be hush mouth about it. They gotta just sit there and stay neutral. You know, and it's kind of messed up because a lot of subscribers and a lot of content creators, they get caught out there and stuff, because it's like, damn, I like this person. I like, I like the bullshit of their channel, because you already know. Come on, let's just keep it real. Ain't no real true type of content going on in these YouTube streets. Hell no. Messy shit. That's what pays the bills. Messiness. That's what brings that YouTube check. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. I'm just telling y'all how it goes. I'm just telling y'all how it goes. You know what I mean? Hey Max, how are you? uh, how- yeah, yeah, it's found this. How these, yeah, niggas really are, boo. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But it's crazy because I be down these YouTube streets. I be dipping and dabbing and stuff just like the rest. And I see a lot of these men now. They really going in on these females. They going in on these females more than they going in on the niggas. You know what I mean? They really are. It's like, damn. You sitting there and you just like, oh, let me just tell you about this person. Let me tell you. At one time, it was the females, against the females, but now it seemed like the tables are turning. Now it just seemed like more of the men are going after these females and stuff. It's crazy. But we already know, this is YouTube, and anything for entertainment. Huh? You said so are we, or are you gonna start beating? Oh, next time, are you gonna start beating again? Girl, listen. You know what? I try to I try to be relaxed and be more, you know what I mean? But you already know, I listen, I can get down and wallow in the mud with the rest. You know what I mean? I just came from just kind of peeking in at Ronnie's live stream, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, Ronnie, you don't turn too. I didn't even know that Ronnie was, his channel, yeah, his channel's like a channel. Now I never even knew his channel was like a channel. It shocked me because it's like, damn, where can people go to get some good information, to get some good content now? You can't. You can't. The only thing you running in is mess. And the people that I thought that had some all right content, or had some good information, or had some good music or something like that. Shit. I guess I was fooled, because shit, they wallowing in the mud and the dirt too. You know what I mean? I guess they getting down too. And I guess that's what you have to do sometimes in order to survive in these YouTube streets. And it's kind of messed up, because that's just what it is. YouTube will turn a person into these streets. And that's just what it is. You can't sit up there and be nice. You can't play nice and all of that stuff, because that's not going to bring any views. And that's only because that's just the area and the sector that we all belong to. You know what I mean? So you gotta remember, we all run around in these YouTube streets. We're gonna bump into each other. That's just what it is. You going into this live stream, I'm liable to see the same person that I seen 2 live streams ago. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And the content creator, soon as they go live now, at one time, they was quiet as a church mouse. You ain't hear shit. The numbers wasn't booming. The watch hours really wasn't booming and stuff. But hey, as soon as they get out in these YouTube streets and start wallowing in the mud with these pegs, you know what I mean? And people start, their names start surfacing and out there and stuff like that. Everybody wanna come and jam up in your shit. And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get the farm animals. I call them farm animals because when they're up on the panel, that's all they do. You know what I mean? They argue, they fuss, they bicker, and you can't hear shit. You can't hear shit because everybody's trying to get their point across, and then somebody might get mad and be like, "Fuck you, nigga! I'm gonna go live on you," and then they'll jump off because now they got content. They got content. You know what I mean? And at one time, it was like they was quiet. They wasn't saying nothing but shit. Now they got their channel up. Now they got to go out in these streets and hunt for content. And 9 times out of 10, the person that they battling with, and if they catch them up on the panel, that's the person they're gonna go live on. They're gonna jump right down and be like, "That's all right, bitch," or "That's all right, nigga. I'm going live. I'm going live at 9 o'clock," or "That's all right, nigga. I'm going live at 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna talk about your bitch ass." Yep. And you got people in the chat like, he's going live, or damn, she's going live. Okay, let me go over. Let me go and see what that's about. That's just how it is. That's how these YouTube streets. That's how everything just keeps rotating. Everything just keeps rotating. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I would say be yourself, and be yourself, be you, and shit like that. If you don't have a lot of numbers, so what? If you don't have a lot of people, so what? I mean, if you do get a lot, if your numbers do go up, okay, that's all right. But still be who you are. Still keep going. Don't try to change. Don't try to use trickery or fuckery and all that other shit just to try to get numbers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do that. Just be yourself. People are gonna see. People know who the real people are. People know who the fake people are. People know who the messy people are. You know what I mean? And just keep it real. The mess is winning right now. The men are totally disrespecting the women, and people are loving that. Women are sitting back. Some women are sitting back listening to the men disrespect the women. But hey, it's entertainment. It's entertainment. You know what I mean? But but if some of these women start banding together on some of these men, oh bitch, you ain't talking about. I don't care. I don't care if I don't like her. I don't care if we don't get along. But you're not gonna disrespect her. You know what I mean? That means that now we got girl power. We're always gonna be stronger in numbers, but we ain't gonna all band together because it's not even like that on YouTube. You know what I mean? Everybody's about themselves. It's like me, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? Everybody's out for self. You know, but I'm saying all of this female bashing that some of these men be doing and stuff like that. I'm just saying if some of these females band together and not even allow that garbage on their panel, like when they go like, no, you're not talking about her. No, I'm sorry. No, you're not putting her down. No, I'm sorry. That's not happening. No, you're not going to do that. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, I mean, you know, and I know it's kind of messed up because it puts the content creator in a position where, damn, I like this person, but then I also like the person that they're slamming or they're talking about, and it's like I really don't want to get caught up in the shit. So now I got to just kind of kick back and be neutral because now this is the sector that we're living in. We're living in the garbage can. Let's just keep it like that. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what it is. Everybody, yeah, we in the fucking garbage can over here. We ain't got shit to show, nothing. We ain't got no houses. We ain't got no new cars. We ain't got shit. We ain't going on no family vacations. We ain't going to no Italy. We ain't going to California for a girls' night out or a girls' day trip or anything. You ain't gonna see none of that shit over here. But go across town, you're gonna see all that happy shit over there. You're gonna see garbage over here. But over there, you're gonna see where you're gonna see the YouTube how the YouTubers actually live. You're gonna see how they actually have their houses and how they actually be proud of their YouTube plaques that be hanging on the walls and shit like that. Have these damn subscribers and shit like that. They think that because they get all these subscribers and shit like that, but you ain't gonna see no plaque. You ain't gonna see no certificate. You ain't gonna see shit. You ain't gonna see nothing. 9 times out of 10, probably what you're gonna see is a dirty ass wall, and you're gonna see them begging and shit for cash apps and shit like that. Like some of these goddamn men be running around YouTube begging bitches for cash apps, begging. I mean, begging like Keith Sweat begging. You know what I mean? Hit my cash app, please. Hit my cash app. I need a cash app. Hit my cash app. Y'all love me. Y'all gonna hit my cash app. Hit my cash app. Hit my super chat. This and that. I'm telling you, it's like, damn. Can't we just come in and enjoy the show? You ain't got to tell us to hit your cash app 1,000, 100,000 times because we already see it. Everybody see the same thing. It's scroll across the screen. Then you got your minds dropping your cash app information or the super chats and all of that. They already know. Stop begging. Stop begging. If people like you, they support you, they're gonna hit you. That's it. They're gonna hit you. And if they don't, then they'll just be there for the entertainment, see what they can get out of you. As far as once you go live, they're gonna see what type of information they can steal. Because that's what they're doing. They're stealing. You think they're there because they like you? Hell no. They're there just to get what they can get so they can run back and do a live stream about what they see or what they hear and stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody's in it for the long run. That's what it is. Um, yeah. I haven't seen. Let me put up some of these flags. Okay, I haven't seen that gold or platinum yet. Not even on it. Yeah, you're not gonna see it over here. Nah, you ain't gonna see that. You're not gonna see that. Not in this so-called Mo3 sector. I still laugh at the fact that the Mo3 sector and all of that shit. I've always thought Mo3 was about getting money. Mo3 was about, you know, making things happen. Ain't nothing happening over here but a bunch of garbage and dust and germs and pollution and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody making no money over here. Ain't nobody moving out of a house and moving out of an apartment and stuff like that into a mansion or a condo and shit. Half of these motherfuckers still live in the projects, or they probably still staying at home, living downstairs in the basement or in the attic that they converted into a 1 bedroom or something like that. Or they riding one of those bikes, or they got a bus pass, or half of them probably just gotta sit there and call a homeboy or somebody that'll come and pick their dead asses up because they ain't got no car. I'm just, I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? And totally come up on YouTube and disrespect women. Call women names and stuff like that. Like really, you're supposed to. I've always thought that as a man, far as a mother's gonna tell her sons, like, listen, when you out here, don't disrespect women. Always have respect for women. If a woman come at you, call you all kind of names, this and that, da da da. There's a way that you can handle it. There's a way that you could be like, you know what? Listen, I okay, you got that. I'm not gonna sit up there and argue with you. You're a woman. I'm not gonna sit up there. But you know what? My mother always told me to respect women, and that's what I'm gonna do. But not on YouTube. Shit. Not on YouTube. These men get up in there and be like, you funky dog, you bitch, you whore, you this and that, this and that. Oh yeah, they get right up in there and start like disrespecting, you know. And I know, even though on the other flip side, I know females, queens, so-called queens could also disrespect their kings. Yeah, disrespect. Yeah, okay. But to me, it's always like a man is supposed to be like the alpha male. The man is supposed to be like, you know what? I'm gonna turn the other cheek. You know what I mean? I'm gonna turn the other cheek because I'm not listening to that. I respect women. I love all women and stuff like that. Some of these men up on YouTube, the only thing they do is they throw women up under the bus and they try to get a view. They try to get a view. They put these live streams up to see how many people they can actually come. And 9 times out of 10, they're coming. They're coming because that's all they live for. They live for the mess. They live for the mess. And a lot of them, they love it. You can hear some of the comments and stuff that they leave. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh my God, this is going to be a great live. Oh my God, I just love all this. Why? Why would you love to see a woman get dragged through the mud by another man? Why would you love to see a baby, in a casket? And why would you love to see somebody's personal information leaked out like that? You know what I mean? But you love. I would never understand that. I just look at shit like that and be like, you know what? This channel's messy, and the channel's not gonna go anywhere. Watch in a couple more months. Watch everybody that was beefing out in these streets, in these YouTube streets. Watch how the tables turn. They're gonna start becoming friends again, or they might just be friends all along. They might just be friends all along. They might just be conjuring up something that they working with behind the scenes, and then once they go live, you know, they have to make you believe that they actually beefing. In reality, they probably not even beefing. After their live stream end, they probably call each other, be like, "Yo, man, that was a good enough. What are we gonna do next? How are we gonna do next? And how are we gonna get your numbers up?" You know what I mean? Because at one time, that's what I thought, that was the play that was going around these YouTube streets. It might be that. It might be that because you see that how some of these females at one time, they was close, thick as thieves, you know, calling each other sisters and this and that and aunties and this and that and stuff like that. And then shit happened. When shit happens, they fighting like cats and dogs out in the open and stuff like that. Their numbers is going up. The other person's number is going up because they're going back and forth. It's like a ping pong. They're going back and forth with each other and stuff. Get those numbers up because they already know how to move the crowd. So once they get their numbers up and they're out there 9 times out of 10, now they already messy. So now they're gonna move around these YouTube streets and be even more messier because they're gonna be going across town, being messy over there. They're gonna take that mess around. They're gonna be on the road traveling with all that garbage. Believe me, and it's gonna be people out there that's gonna be listening and that's gonna be willing to buy it. And it's going to be people that's going to follow them back. They're going to follow them back across the tracks. That's just how it goes. Hey, what's going on? What'd you say? Okay, let me see. Just a question. Do you think one of the foods? Oh, you ain't gonna see nothing like that. Not over here. You ain't gonna see. You ain't listen. You ain't gonna see no plaques. You ain't gonna see no certificates. You ain't gonna see shit. You know what I mean? You are not going to see that. And I'm trying to tell you, don't believe the damn hype when you see all those damn subs and people watching in these live streams and stuff like that. You know, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to be the same people that's always been in there. That's always been in there. You know what I mean? And the numbers don't match. The numbers do not match the thumbs up button. It just don't. Not to me anyway. They don't. You mean to tell me you got 300, 400 people in there, but yet you only got four thumbs up? What's up with that? I'm just saying. um, what did you say? Oh yeah, MHB. He's been his shit been on back order for a long time, and he ain't doing shit. He ain't doing nothing because he already knows. He already knows. You know what I mean? He buys his subscribers just like I'm pretty sure Ratchet and Skull. You know what I mean? That's what they do. That's what they do. Even though because they've been on YouTube for a while and shit like that. They've been on YouTube. So you mean to tell me, let's just weigh it out, guys. You've been on YouTube for like 3 and 4 years. Where the fuck is your plaque? You should have over. You should have over 100,000. If you've been on YouTube and you got all those people and you got every night when you go live you got 2K, 3K, 4K people in your live stream and you've been on YouTube for a long time, you should be having all types of plaques on your wall when you go live. You know what I mean? Why aren't you showing the people your plaques? Especially the ones that's been on like MHB. MHB been on what since Muddy Waters? He's been on what for about like 3, 4, 5 years and still ain't got a plaque to show his goddamn name. Nothing. Nothing. You know what I mean? Still sitting in the same goddamn spot that he sit in 5 years ago. So that lets you know if the motherfucker's sitting like that, they ain't going nowhere, and they don't plan on going anywhere. That's it. He's not growing. He's not going anywhere, and he's not growing anywhere. Same thing I said about some of these channels. That's just it. What'd you say, Trapping? Hey, Trapping, I ain't seen you in a long time. You want to come up and holler at your guy? I dropped the link. So if you want to come up and holler at your guy, you can. Yeah, let me know how your channel is doing. Let me know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because I ain't seen you up in these YouTube in a while. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, yeah. Muddy water, slow down, sis. No, I'm just saying, yeah, like Muddy Waters. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. You know, and that's what happening. That's what's over here now. Let's just keep it real. Muddy Waters. You know, quicksand, all that shit. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know, these channels are surviving. Yes, they're surviving, but they're just surviving off a mess. That's it. You know, that's it. And once the channels go down, oh yeah, they're gonna sink like quicksand. But y'all already know quicksand don't just drag you down all of a sudden. You start slowly sinking, but you can still get yourself off, and that's where the mess gonna come in. That's where these kind of creators are gonna be running around these YouTube streets looking for stories, looking for topics, looking for people that they can drag and stuff like that. That will be able to save their channel. You know what I mean? Because that's how a lot of their channels are getting saved because they gotta turn messy. They gotta turn messy and they gotta turn messy quick. You know what I mean? That's it. Like quicksand. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Oh God. Wrenches. Listen, those wrenches, man, please. At one time, those wrenches, those wrenches were, those wrenches were like a privilege, from the Timbo and Trigger days, and Trapping knows what I'm talking about. People that got those wrenches and stuff like that, they felt like, they had a responsibility. They had a responsibility to the content creator to make sure that the content creatorship was running smooth, and it wasn't no garbage, bullshit being allowed up in their live streams. But now some of these mods, some of these so-called mods and stuff, they don't use those sticks like that. They don't know how to conduct, and also protect the content creator. Some of them might, and some of them definitely won't, because that's just the way this thing is built now. You know what I mean? They take those mod sticks and they use it for their personal reasons and their gains and stuff like that. They don't like somebody coming up in there. They'll take it, and they'll use that mod stick, and won't give a hell. Like, bitch, get out of here. I don't like you. And and the person don't care. The person won't even care about that content creator, because they're so mad at that person that came in, that's their get back. That's their get back. Now that they got the mod stick, they're going to use it. And not just that, most of them are going to have mod sticks all down these YouTube streets, because they know that if they got a beef with somebody, they got to cover all ends. So they got to have a mod stick over here, a mod stick over there, especially if they know that that's where the person hangs out at. You know, they know that person hang out there. They got to have a mod stick. They got to. They can't be left out in the cold without a coat, because if they come in and that person has a mod stick and you don't, 9 times out of 10, they're going to try to attack you with the mod stick. So you got to get them. You got to get them before they get you. That's all I'm saying. um. Oh yeah, yeah. They got their own thing. You know what I mean? They do. They got their own thing where they give two shits about the content creator feelings. Hell no. No, 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 no. You can't come in here. I don't like you, and you gotta go. That's just what it is. Yeah. And then they don't know, but what that's doing is that's putting the content creator, that's putting that person kind of like channel in jeopardy, because they're going to lose. They're going to lose in the end. They're not going to gain. They're going to lose. They're going to start losing subscribers. They're going to start losing subscribers because the subscriber going to get mad. They're going to unsubscribe, and then yeah, and then if somebody like that person, they're going to unsubscribe too. Now that subscriber done lost 3 or 4 subscribers because of that one person, because of that one person. So then all of a sudden, now the subscribe now the content creator say, you know what, I'm taking your mod stick. Oh, now you really got a problem, because now you took a person's mod stick, and now you feel like some of they hold these mod sticks like, oh my God, you're taking my child. You're taking my child away from me. Now I'm gonna go down these YouTube streets and I'm gonna talk about your bitch ass. You know what I mean? Now you got beef. Now you got beef over a mod stick. Like I said, but some of the content creators, I got to give it to them though. Some of them, you know what? Some of them, they smartened up and they took out all those mod sticks. They're like, you know what? Fuck that. Y'all not breaking down my channel, because I already see how this is going. So I'm going to take only maybe 1 or 2 people that I know that believes in my show or believe in me, and I'm going to ride with that. Ain't no sense that every time you come in, you get a stick, you get a stick, you get a stick, you get a stick. Almost like the Price is Right. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. You know what I mean? You're like, why? Now you got all these motherfuckers with those mod sticks. And I know the reason why some content creators do it. They do it because, because they want everybody to feel safe. They do. They want everybody to feel safe. But hey, I mean, I guess you could do it that way too, because that means nobody can block. I'm saying, far as a mod can't block. And well, no, a mod cannot time out another mod, but a mod can block another mod from the conversation. You know what I mean? And the only way that mod can be unblocked is got to go back through the content creator. So the person that has the show, they have to unblock. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? And I think I had said that before. So now you got a channel full of mod sticks. Everybody's everybody's blocking. Everybody's blocking everybody, this and that, da 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 da. And that's just the way it is, you know what I mean? But that's because, these mod sticks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You have to understand that, we know that, this is entertainment. This is entertainment, and and it's a lot of I still say, me myself personally, I say that a lot of this stuff that's going on YouTube today is more because people just have too much time on their hands. They do. They have too much time on their hands. You know, half of the girls, they probably do hair out of their house, or they probably do babysitting out of their house and stuff like that. So they have a lot of time. They have a lot of time, and some of these men, they don't work. They probably get unemployment, or they probably get disability or something like that. Or they choose not to work. They choose not to work because they might have a girl that she works. She's the breadwinner. You know what I mean? But in return, if she's got a lot of kids, hey, she's got to live in a babysitter, because while she's at work, the guy's at home watching the kids. You know what I mean? Or if the kids are in school, the guy's responsibility is to make sure the kid goes to school, and once the kid's in school, that's his free time to get on YouTube. You know, I can imagine how many people lost their jobs or got written up because they were late coming back from lunch. They were late coming back from break, being on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because YouTube became their whole world. I believe if the pandemic never happened, I believe it wouldn't even be that many channels on YouTube, because of the all of that y'all already know. I can't really say it, but y'all know that because of all of that stuff that was going on back then, when we had to wear the mask and all of that stuff, that's what kept a lot of them in the house. A lot of us in the house, and we had nothing else to do because we couldn't go anywhere. Come on, let's just keep it real. The malls close at what? 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. The stores close sometimes early. The streets was dead. There was nothing else to do but the internet. So that brought a lot of people in. But I believe that if that did not happen, I believe that a lot of people would still be outside because they would know about YouTube. That's just my take on it. I believe that a lot of them, because they were in the house and couldn't go anywhere, that's when they started surfing the internet. And once they seen YouTube, hey, they didn't care about going outside anymore. They didn't care about going to play basketball anymore. They didn't care about going to church anymore. They didn't care about going to events and stuff like that, because now they found something that they're addicted to, and that's just it. Now you can't tear them bitches away from them. No, you can't. The shit is over with, and people are still not even going outside. Everything is done now, and people are still doing the same thing. Actually, it's more now. Because even though it's gone and passed and everything, but now you got more people putting up houses, because a lot of them done got used to it. They done got comfortable, and a lot of them say, "Hey, you know what? I get unemployment, so hey, I don't really have to go anywhere. I could just sit here, pop my shit, talk my shit, and make a few dollars. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you something, and just always keep this in mind. You know, you start getting up there in those big numbers where you start making a lot of money. Let's see how many of you motherfuckers is gonna claim that shit on your taxes, because you already know sometimes the government shit do not play, and everybody got to claim those taxes at the end of the year. Especially if you up in those numbers with the YouTube and shit, because you don't want to get in trouble with the IRS, because you already know. You know what I mean? They don't play. They don't play, especially you got to report the taxes, that whatever shit that you make on YouTube. And I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure it's a certain amount that you have to report to the IRS because you have, that's the first thing that YouTube asks. You everybody got to do those tax forms. You know what I mean? And once you get up there in those big numbers, you know, like I'm gonna say allegedly, MHB and Ratchet and Sco and all them people and stuff like that. If, okay, if you saying that you got all those subscribers, I know you got to be paying taxes. If you're making a nice dollar amount every month, yeah, you gotta claim all that shit at the end of the year. But a lot of them probably ain't. They're not claiming that shit. Hell no. Because they were like, you know what? I didn't know. I didn't. I didn't know I was supposed to do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So I just figured, I'll come in tonight. It's Sunday. Y'all already know tomorrow is Memorials. And I just wanted to come in and mm, hang out with y'all. Because, tomorrow everybody's going to hopefully everybody be out with their family, having a good time or whatever. Don't have your bitch ass up on here on Memorial. Spend time with your damn family. Get off of YouTube. Give YouTube a break. It'll be Memorial's Day. Get out. It's gonna be sunny. Well, at least in my city, it's gonna be sunny, beautiful day. Spend time with your loved ones and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Stop always being on YouTube and stuff. YouTube is always gonna be here. Believe me, but YouTube ain't going nowhere. YouTube can't go anywhere now. You know what I mean? Because we done made YouTube so big and so rich that more is just going to be coming every day. More and more and more and more. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? They need to have another website called the Black YouTube. The Black YouTube, because I already know what's going on YouTube ain't nothing but black people now. At one time it was more white people, but now I'm pretty sure because now that the birdies and all of that stuff done got out, it's more black people. I'm sure now on YouTube. We're the ones that making YouTube money. We are. We're the ones that's making YouTube money. At one time, it was probably the white people, the blue people, But now, it's the black people. I'm just keeping it real. Because we're the ones that are putting up more houses and stuff like that every day, you know? But meanwhile, we're the mess over here. But across town, those are the people that's making the bucks. Those are the people that's going on those fancy vacations. Those are the people that you see driving those Mercedes and Porsches and all of that. Those are the people that's from across town. They're not gonna come over here. Hell no. They're too busy. They're laughing. They're laughing at us. And YouTube is loving it. YouTube keep on saying, yeah, go on and make yourself the clowns. Y'all clowns, y'all black, y'all ain't going nowhere. Half you guys are probably on welfare, sitting there in the gutter and in the projects anyway. We'll give you a couple of dollars, you know, and that's it. Yeah. And some of the girls that sit at home that probably, they the daddy probably ain't doing shit, probably ain't bringing no diapers, no milk in for the baby or whatever. So the only thing she got is YouTube. Only thing she got is YouTube and probably a little bit of welfare. You know what I mean? So if she get a couple of dollars from her for being messy on her channel, she gonna take it. She gonna take it. But meanwhile, if she went across town, the same girl that's her about her age that has the same probably the amount of kids or maybe no kids, that bitch got a condo, and she about to pack up and go to Bora Bora for a weekend or something like that. You know what I mean? Because she's making money. You ain't. You just sitting there being messy as a bitch and getting pennies and thinking that that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's so much money. I always say it's so much money on the table in these YouTube streets, but a lot of people, you just got to know how to play the game to go get it. To go get it. So we can all live in those condos. So we can all drive those Lamborghinis and Porsches and Mercedes and stuff like that. But that ain't gonna happen over here. That ain't gonna happen over here because 9 times out of 10, everybody know everybody. Everybody runs in the same circle, and everybody is just gonna be messy. You know what I mean? And everybody's gonna get dragged. And 9 times out of 10, that person that you dragged this week, you had already dragged in the past. It's just coming back around, and now it's some new shit, and you gonna drag that person again. And then once you get tired of that, that story's gonna go dry down, and then you're gonna go hunting in these YouTube streets for another story. And who you're gonna drag next? And sometimes it could be somebody new, or it could be somebody that you've already dragged in the past. You're just dragging that person again. You know what I mean? Y'all already know what I'm talking about. Y'all already know a bitch like me. I could talk all day. You know what I mean? Like I said, I could talk if it's two people in here. I could talk if it's three people in here. You know what I mean? I just love y'all. I do. I love y'all. And yeah, so anyways, I see ain't nobody coming up, but that's all right. I know they're probably over at Ronnie's um BH live stream and shit, because he got the farm animals over there, and everybody just loving that. Everybody's just like, oh, I just love all the drama. I just love all the dirt in the field and all of that. Yeah, yeah, but you know what? That don't make no money. That's not getting you no money. You're not making no money. Like I've always said, and I'm gonna say it again. These live streams that y'all see, best believe you may think that a content creator is making money. Like, they're not. They're not. How can you make money like that when your channel's messy? You think YouTube is going to allow that? You think YouTube is going to even allow you in a YouTube partnership program? It's a lot of shit you got to do to get into those partnership programs. I'm just keeping it real with you. You know what I mean? And some people are going to make it, and some people aren't. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? So whatever you see on the screen is not what it really is. That no, that's not. Content creators make you see what they want you to see. That's it. But 9 times out of 10, they there just having entertainment, having fun with you, and bringing home whatever dollar amounts that they gonna make. And 9 times out of 10, I assure you guys, it ain't over $500. It is not over $500. I don't care if they got 3K, 2K. They not bringing home no $500. Believe me. And that also goes for what's the name across town, Meat Mob and all that. They're not bringing home nothing like that, because their channels are too messy. Their channels are too messy. Only thing they really got to rely on is super chats, super kisses, and memberships. That's what's keeping their channel afloat. That's what's keeping their channel afloat. That's it. You know what I mean? That's how they're able to buy all that, fancy stuff, and this and that for their live streams and beautiful intros and all of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of us would love that, but hey, you know what? Just be you, be real. People are gonna see who you are and stuff like that. And if they like you, they like you. And if they don't, then what the hell are they doing coming to see you? You know what I mean? That's what I say. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And nobody didn't come up, but that's all right. That's all right. So hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play some music to take us up out of here. Hold on, y'all.
bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Will that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide. How to lie. Me, I don't have that part. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
All right, everybody. All right, the show is over. The show is over. I want to thank my vibes of kings, my vibes of queens, my vibes of honeys, and my vibes of princesses. Y'all, please, please, please share my video. Please, please, please share my video. Hey, 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 listen, listen. Trey, I'm so sorry, brother. I know you tried to come in, Justice. I know you tried to come in. I apologize, but the show is over. Once I put that, thank you for coming. I gotta go. I gotta go. I love you guys. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all keep y'all notifications on, and y'all have a happy and safe Memorial's Day. Okay? I love y'all. All right. Bye.